Hey you guys, it's me, Rachel, with Senza Tempo Cane Corso. So I'm here, hello, with Remy, I know, and her babies. There you go. Oh, and she had, no, Remy, lay down. She had 15, but quite a few of them were born sleeping, and so we were left with 10. I've got 6 boys. Actually, we were left with 11, but we lost one female later on. So I have the 6 boys and the 4 girls now. They're very pretty puppies, as usual with Battista. We do have one wild one over there, one little wild card, and definitely didn't expect him, or her actually, but you know, things happen. So look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. So very pretty puppies. This Formentino here, I really like her. She's very big. They're not even 2 weeks old yet. They'll be 2 weeks old on Saturday. So I know a lot of people have been wondering where I've been, and basically we got hit with a lot of rain, a lot of weather, and I've been having to just keep up with that. And Morgan, Reese's sister, has actually been helping me with that as well. And then we had an incident with the dog food where it was storming really bad and it got wet and we had to sort through it all, and that literally took 2 days to sort through 50 pound bags to get all the wet pieces out so that it didn't all mold and we didn't lose it all. And then shortly before that, my daughter, you guys know Savannah, who's she's 18 years old now, and she moved out. And I'm very happy that she is feeling confident enough to kind of, you know, be able to do her own thing. And I pray that she is successful in everything that she is doing, and that that you know, she's able to reach the levels of success that she's looking for in life. It's taken me, I'm still not there yet. I'm still adjusting because I've not been on my own, like without children, for I guess 20 years now. And so it has been very difficult to adjust to, and so I've just been kind of trying to, I guess, find my bearings. So, but anyway, so these are the beautiful puppies. Have to change the subject. And I'm really looking forward to keeping a male off of this litter. Because there's a lot of genetic diversity on this side. And like Remy is off of Preacher and Mona, and then the father is Battista, and it's a really cool combination of both of my original stud dogs. And so I really am looking forward to seeing what I can keep back out of this. So this this little one here, he's solid black. It's pretty crazy to have a black puppy in a litter like this. And oddly enough, it looks to me like these puppies are staying blue, which I'm just honestly kind of shocked by, because you just usually don't get solid blues or solid blacks out of a brindle and a Formentino. I mean, it's just pretty wild. Look at this big guy here. I like him. There's a big old beast mode. Come here, biggin. Come here. Come here. Look at you. Hello. Look at that big old bear paws. Look at them big old bear paws. Look at them big old bear paws. Can I get your attention? Can I get your attention? Can I get your attention? And he's like, I know where the milk is. Look at him walking. Not even 2 weeks old yet. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are really nice. And I'm looking at that guy. And I really like his head so far. And there's another, let me see here. Am I tripping? I thought I had, ooh, you want to fight? Hold on a minute. Is that? Yeah, that's the boy. I guess that's a boy over there too. Maybe not. I'd have to look. Anyway, this one here I like too. Come here, biggin. This big guy. His eyes are still not open. No. Still not open. Funniest thing, man. But look at that. He's a big old boy. You're a big old boy. Look at him. Oh. Sweet baby. Yes, I love you too, Remy. I love you too. You're a good girl. She's like, why did you wake him? She's like, if you loved me, why did you wake him? There's nothing worse than a baby waker. And the baby sleeping, you let him sleep. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. This is just crazy. See that? This one here I would have thought for sure would have faded. But nope. She is not. She is not. Yeah, pretty puppies. Pretty puppies. Big old puppies. For sure, big old puppies. Which I'm excited about. Because when you want to keep a male, you want to keep out of a litter that has, look at that, look how good that top line is. Do you see that? You see how it just swoop, and there's the tail. Just swoop. Look at that. This is a good rear too. Big old thick hammies. Big old thick thighs. Say thick thighs save lives. That's what you want. I really like really muscular dogs. Another thing I should just go ahead and get out of the way is Kubrick. He's just not, unfortunately, he's not going to make the program. I've really taken the time to kind of observe him unemotionally. And not only, I think the reason why he's having trouble is not necessarily because his hip's not great, which I think that's definitely a contributing factor, but more than that, he's got a very weak rear. And you guys know, I've talked about that in Corso before, that they can have weak rears. And you'll see it in Great Danes and other poorly bred Mastiffs where people haven't really paid attention. And unfortunately, I think that's a big part of why he's having issues is not only, is his, for lack of a better terminology. His frame is not the most stable. On top of that, all of the support is also weak. It's not there. And so, whereas you could have a dog that maybe would have been fine, maybe you never would have known anything because it's got great muscle tone. He doesn't have good muscle tone, and it's causing that. It's causing that to be an issue. So, I am going to rehome him. I'm going to offer him for free to somebody that is willing to put insurance on him and take care of him. I can tell you now, it's not a decision that I've come to lightly, but I can tell you that over the last, couple weeks of me being here alone, I can tell you that I can't do it. I am doing everything that I can now, and it's enough, but I can't take on a dog that needs that kind of surgery, because I'm not going to be able to lift him and give him the care he needs. It's just not fair to him, because I literally don't have the ability. And as you guys know, it's really hard, because I told you guys that Kubrick was more like a pet for me. I'd have a very strong bond with him, but in the same respect, I'm not going to be selfish and keep him when I literally lack the ability to give him the care that he needs. As it stands, he can still move on it, he can still walk on it, and he may not need surgery for many years, so long as he's kept at a good weight and he's not neutered to prevent what little muscle tone he has from being compromised. But he'll make somebody a really loving companion. So, and so that's just the right thing to do. So, if you're interested in him, like I said, it would be a rescue kind of situation, in the sense that I wouldn't charge anything, and I would need to know that you're gonna take care of him and make sure that when the time comes for him to get surgery, that you're able to do that. So, and there's other things now for dogs like that, like you can get them those wheels, and things like that. So hip dysplasia isn't the death sentence that it used to be, but it's just not my home. I couldn't put him on wheels here with this property being raw the way it is. There's stairs everywhere on every porch. It's just not fair. But I've come to terms with it, and so anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna get back to YouTube. I can't afford not to, but it was really hard making this first video because I was just in such a funk, and I was having a hard time doing much of anything other than what I need to do. I finally had to sit and think about it, and I was like, Rachel, you're sitting in your dining room in the dark watching nothing but shipping disasters where everyone's died. It's so horrible. I mean, they're very interesting, but it's not necessarily the most positive thing in the world. So anyway, I promise you guys that I'll be better. I just have to find myself. I've had all these weird thoughts. I was like I could travel the country. I could fly. I could do what. It's like I could become an alcoholic, but I don't drink. And and it was just, and not that I would ever want to become an alcoholic. It was like I don't know. It was just like the thought that I could just do anything. It's like a weird thought, but you think weird thoughts when I think maybe you don't, but I'm new to this whole empty nesting thing, and I'm trying to find my way through it. Didn't think that I would be in it as soon as I am, so I really wasn't prepared. But I'll cover more of that in this process on my Life of Senza channel, and you guys can kind of visit the more personal side of things there. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll talk at you later. And happy belated 4th of July. Bye.